and welcome to this tutorial to accompany week 2 of my picnic on the beach blanket crochet along. I'm Eleonora, the designer behind Coastal Crochet, and all the details about this blanket can be found over on my website www.coastalcrochet.com. So this is just a quick tutorial to show you how to crochet along the side edges of the wave rows, because that's how we're going to be joining the panel for our next stage of this blanket. So we've crocheted the side panels and worked in rows with these wave stitches. We're now turning the work, ready to create our next panel, worked in rows and rising this way. But obviously we need to crochet into the side of the wave rows to join this panel as we go. So I'll show you how to do it. This tutorial isn't to replace the written pattern, so you will need a copy of the written pattern with you. So I hope you find the tutorial helpful. So make sure that the right side of the blanket is facing you, and we're going to be crocheting around the posts of these stitches to the side of our wave rows. So with the right side of the blanket facing, join yarn A to the top right corner, the outer corner, around the post of the first stitch to the side of row 18. So this is row 18 at the end of our wave rows, and we're going to be inserting our hook into that outer right corner, join with yarn A, and we're going to be crocheting around the posts of these stitches. So by crocheting around the posts of the stitches, that's how we're going to be joining our top or bottom panels to this blanket, and we need to make sure that we're going to have 25 stitches by the time we get to the end of the sides of the rows. It's really important to keep a consistent stitch count, because we really do need to have 25 stitches going down here, but I'll show you how to do that. So this is row 1 of our top or bottom panel, and if you look at the pattern, it tells us to make 3 chain, which counts as the first treble US double crochet stitch of this row. And so now it simply tells us to do 1 treble US double crochet into the same place. So just working around the post of that stitch, we're just working an ordinary treble US double crochet. And now it's 2 treble US double crochet into the side of the next row. You can, if you pull your work apart a bit, you can see that each stitch has that little strand going across it, like so. When you're looking at it from the side, you can space your stitches evenly either side of that strand, but so long as you're doing 2 treble now around the post of this stitch to the side of the next row, so that's 2 treble US double crochet. And now it's 1 treble US double crochet into the side of the next row. Remember, this was our shorter double crochet US single crochet stitches in this row, so we're just doing 1 treble US double crochet into that side. And now it's 2 treble US double crochet into the side of the next row. So that's 1 and that's 2. And now it's 1 treble US double crochet into the side of each of the next 2 rows. So that's now these rows in the blue colour, and these were our shorter double crochet US single crochet rows. And it's important to try and pick up 2 strands. So you can see here there's just 1 strand where we were working into the back loops only, but we want to try and capture 2 strands of yarn now working into the side of this row, just to give it that added strength. So that's 1 treble US double crochet into the side of this row, and then 1 treble US double crochet into the side of the next row. And now we have some work in brackets, and everything in the brackets we're going to be doing twice. So we start by doing 2 treble US double crochet into the side of the next row, 1 and 2, and now it's 1 treble US double crochet into the side of each of the next 3 rows. Now, although this row here is a taller treble US double crochet stitch, we are simply going to be doing the 1 treble US double crochet into that stitch, because we just need to balance out our stitches and get to this 25 stitch count by the time we get to the end of these side edges. So it's 1 treble, US double crochet into the side of that row and each of the other 2 as well. Here's one where we need to try and pick up the 2 strands. That's 2, and then here's the next row. That's 3. And so go back to the beginning of the brackets. We're now doing 2 treble US double crochet around the post of the next stitch, and then it's 1 treble US double crochet in each of the next 3 rows. So that's 1. Try and pick up the 2 strands in the next row. That's 2, and then that's 3. And now moving on from the brackets, it's 2 treble into the side of the next row. That's 1. And that's 2. And then it's 1 treble into the side of each of the next 2 rows. So that's 1 into the side of that row, and then here 1, where we want to pick up those 2 strands like so. And now it's 2 treble into the side of the next row, and that actually was our very first row that we did in the wave rows. So that's 1, and that's 2. And so now we're at the end of the sides of the wave rows, and you can see that's how we're joining our top or bottom panel really neatly by crocheting around the posts of those stitches. And like I said at the start, we really should have 25 stitches at this point. So remember our first 3 chain, that counted as our first stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Really important that you've got those 25 stitches going across that side, those side edges. And so now looking at the pattern, it tells us to do 1 treble US double crochet into the corner chain space from round 2 made at the start of week 2. So that was these 2 rounds that we did in white at the beginning of the week around that central square. We simply work 1 treble US double crochet into that corner chain space. And now we're onto the side edge of the square, our central square. So it's simply 1 treble US double crochet into each stitch across this side edge until we get to the opposite corner chain space. So I'm just coming up to the opposite end of the side, to the next corner chain space. There's the final stitch of the side, and as you can see, I've gone all the way along with these treble US double crochet stitches. That's where we started, and I've gone all the way along. I'm now at the next corner chain space, and we simply work 1 treble US double crochet into that corner chain space like so. And now we're at the opposite wave rows, the wave rows at the other side of our blanket, and now we're going to be crocheting around the posts of the stitches to the side of these rows, just like before. So looking at the pattern, we start by doing 2 treble into the side of the next row. That's this first row here. 1 and 2. And then it's 1 treble into the side of each of the next 2 rows. That's the US double crochet stitches. And this is where you can see, this is where we carried the yarn up when we were doing the wave rows to save cutting the ends. And this is where we're going to be crocheting around those strands as well to neatly tuck them into the work. So it's 1 treble into the side of each of the next 2 rows. So that's 1, and that's 2. And then it's 2 treble into the side of the next row, 1 and 2, and then it's 1 treble US double crochet into the side of each of the next 3 rows. So that's 1, that's 2, and then this one here is 3. And that's the work in brackets. So we now go back to the start of the brackets because everything in the brackets we're doing twice. So now it's 2 treble US double crochet around the side of the stitch at the end of the next row, 1 and 2, and then it's the 1 treble US double crochet into the side of each of the next 3 rows, 1, 2, and then 3. And now moving on from the brackets, it's 2 treble into the side of the next row, 1 and 2, and then 1 treble into the side of each of the next 2 rows, 1 and that's 2. And now it's 2 treble into the side of the next row, 1 and 2, 1 treble into the side of the next row, and then it's 2 treble into the side of each of the next 2 rows, 1 and 2, and that's 1 and that's 2. And then looking back, just make sure that you have your 25 stitches to the side of the wave rows. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 5. So we have 25 stitches going along the side of the wave rows, and then plus the stitches in the middle going along this side edge of the central square means we should now at the end of row 1 have a total of 124 stitches going all the way across. And it's a really good idea to check that now because it's important to have this correct stitch count before we move on. And so that's it. Row 2 is simply we turn the work. We're going back along this row, beginning with 3 chain, and then we're simply working 1 treble in each stitch all the way to the end. And that's the end then of week 2. But really I wanted to do this tutorial to show you how to crochet around the sides of those rows, because this is a really neat and simple way to join our top and bottom panels, and we continue to create the blanket in this way like so. So I hope you found the tutorial helpful, and thanks for watching.